Throughout history, countless individuals have vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and baffling mysteries. These disappearances often become the subject of endless speculation, spawning theories that range from the plausible to the outlandish. Today on Hyperfacts, we delve into some of the most mysterious disappearances in history, cases that have left even the most seasoned investigators stumped. These stories will take you on a journey across time and space, where the only certainty is that we may never truly know what happened to those who vanished. Let's begin with one of the most iconic unsolved mysteries, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. In 1937, Amelia Earhart set out on a daring journey to become the first woman to fly around the world. However, during one of the final legs of her trip, somewhere over the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan disappeared. Despite an extensive search, no trace of their plane was ever found. Over the decades, numerous theories have emerged. Some suggest that they ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Others believe they may have landed on a remote island, only to perish as castaways. There's even speculation that they were captured by the Japanese. Despite extensive research and even modern expeditions, Earhart's fate remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries, a haunting reminder of the perils of exploration. Another case that continues to baffle historians and investigators alike is the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke. In 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island off the coast of present-day North Carolina. These settlers, led by John White, were part of an effort to establish the first permanent English colony in the New World. However, when White returned to the island after a trip to England for supplies, he found the settlement completely deserted. The only clue was the word Croatoan carved into a wooden post. Over the centuries, many have speculated about what happened to the colonists. Some theories suggest they were absorbed by local Native American tribes, while others propose they attempted to sail back to England but were lost at sea. Yet despite extensive archaeological efforts, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. Moving forward in time, we encounter the perplexing case of the Mary Celeste. In 1872, this American merchant ship was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, her crew missing, but otherwise in near-perfect condition. The Mary Celeste's cargo was untouched, and there was no sign of struggle or foul play. The ship's lifeboat was gone, but why the crew abandoned a perfectly seaworthy vessel remains a mystery. Over the years, many theories have been proposed, ranging from pirate attacks to seaquakes and even alien abductions. However, none of these explanations fully account for the bizarre circumstances in which the ship was found. The Mary Celeste continues to intrigue and baffle maritime historians to this day. In the realm of the truly bizarre, few disappearances rival that of D.B. Cooper. On November 24, 1971, a man using the alias D.B. Cooper hijacked a Boeing 727 during a flight from Portland to Seattle. After demanding and receiving $200,000 in ransom, Cooper parachuted out of the plane somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, never to be seen again. Despite one of the most extensive manhunts in U.S. history, no trace of Cooper has ever been found, aside from a few deteriorating banknotes that were discovered years later along the Columbia River. Theories about Cooper's identity and fate range from the mundane to the extraordinary, including suggestions that he died in the jump, to claims that he survived and lived out the rest of his life in obscurity. D.B. Cooper's audacious crime and subsequent disappearance remain one of the FBI's most famous cold cases, a tantalizing puzzle that continues to captivate the public imagination. Another enigma that has puzzled both experts and the general public is the disappearance of the USS Cyclops. During World War I, this massive Navy collier set sail from Brazil to the United States, carrying over 300 men and a load of manganese ore. But somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle, the USS Cyclops vanished without a trace. There were no distress signals, no wreckage, and no clues to what happened. Despite the ship's size and the presence of advanced naval technology for the time, the Cyclops simply disappeared. Theories have ranged from catastrophic mechanical failure to sabotage, and even the possibility of being caught in a violent storm. The Bermuda Triangle itself has become a part of the lore surrounding this disappearance, with many suggesting that this region is a hotspot for unexplained phenomena. However, despite the many speculations, the fate of the USS Cyclops and her crew remains one of the sea's most enduring mysteries. Continuing our journey through history's most baffling disappearances, we encounter the unsettling case of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers. In December 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers stationed on the remote Flannan Isles off the coast of Scotland mysteriously vanished. When a relief ship arrived to check on the men, the lighthouse was found in working order, but the keepers were gone. Their oilskins, essential for braving the island's harsh weather, were left behind, suggesting they hadn't planned on venturing outside for long. An entry in the lighthouse log mentioned a fierce storm, but local records show that no such storm occurred. Theories range from a rogue wave sweeping the men into the sea to abduction by otherworldly forces. Yet, over a century later, the fate of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers remains shrouded in mystery, their disappearance an eerie echo across the windswept isles. Let's turn our attention to a more recent and equally confounding mystery, the case of Malaysian Airlines Flight MH370. On March 8, 2014, this Boeing 777, carrying 239 passengers and crew, vanished from radar screens en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Despite an extensive multinational search covering vast stretches of the Indian Ocean, only a few pieces of debris confirmed to be from the aircraft have ever been found. The lack of definitive evidence has led to a myriad of theories, ranging from a catastrophic technical failure to more sinister scenarios involving hijacking or even pilot suicide. The disappearance of MH370 has not only left the families of those on board in a state of endless grief and uncertainty, but has also become one of the greatest aviation mysteries of our time. The question of what happened to Flight MH370 continues to elude us, serving as a stark reminder of how, even in the age of advanced technology, the vastness of our planet can still conceal its secrets. While these stories are certainly among the most famous, they are far from the only cases of mysterious disappearances. Each year, thousands of people go missing, some in situations that defy logic and explanation. Whether it's a person vanishing from the middle of a busy street or an entire group disappearing without leaving a trace, these mysteries challenge our understanding of reality and remind us of the many secrets the world still holds. As we wrap up, it's important to remember that these stories are more than just intriguing puzzles. They involve real people who had families, dreams, and futures that were tragically cut short or forever altered. While the mysteries themselves are fascinating, they also serve as poignant reminders of the fragility of human life and the unpredictable nature of our existence. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you're new to Hyperfacts, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss our latest deep dives into the world's most intriguing mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.